Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rohit Sharma from the Indian cricket team is here to address the press conference. Is the captain, please raise hand. And yesterday, who didn't get chance will be given preference today. Yes, Chetan.
Hi, Rohit. About Virat, now we've already spoken down there. Over the last few months, people saw him the way he was. He was trying to score runs. He was obviously struggling a bit at times. Can you talk about that process and the difference you've seen in the last 2-3 years leading up to this unbelievable moment for not only you, for all of us?
Yeah, look, speaking about Virat, I think I honestly don't think he was struggling with form or anything. He was batting as good as he was, but with him the expectations is always so high that even if he gets a good 30 or 40, people tend to talk about it. But from the team management perspective, I thought, he was in good space right from the Asia Cup where he got a month off and then he came back to Asia Cup. He was fresh, got a brilliant 100 there, got a couple of 50s if I'm not wrong. And then leading up to the World Cup, obviously, we know the quality that he has, and he's done so well in these type of conditions in all three forms. So obviously, he used his experience today more than anything else. Staying calm under pressure, and we know how good he is when the score is in front of him. He's one of the best chasers in the world. So yeah, I thought that partnership between both of these guys, the 100-run partnership, was a game-changing moment.
Devendra Pandey.
Rohit, in your entire career, do you rate this Virat as the best knock you have seen in a personal note? And what pep talk did he give before the game?
Pep talk. Yeah, no, it was just about the occasion. Obviously, some of the guys haven't played in Australia, and some of the guys were playing for the first time in the World Cup, and seeing 90,000 people. It's not going to be easy, and that is what he said. Just we need to hold ourselves, and we need to focus on what we need to do because we are here to do a job. Obviously, there will be a lot of support on the ground for us. So, just focus on what we need to do, and our full focus has to be what we need to get out of this game. And what was the other part?
Best knock you have seen?
Yeah, I think it has to go. His definitely best for sure, but I think from the situation we were in and to come out victory, I think it has to be one of India's best knock, not just his best knock, because till 13th over we were so behind the game, and the required rate was just climbing up and up. But to come out and chase that score was an extremely brilliant effort from Virat, and then obviously Hardik played a role as well there. So I thought both of them, because these guys have played under pressure so many games for us, so they knew exactly how to handle that kind of situation, and they did pretty well in that situation.
Rohit, my question is, when it was 31 for 4 or even the 17th over after it was 112 for 4, what was you thinking at that point of time as captain? Did you believe that something can be done, or you were just skeptical about it, that maybe may not be?
No, when you have guys like those batting in the middle, you always believe that you're going to get the scores, because Hardik has specially batted in that type of situation a lot, and Virat, with his experience, with the kind of batsman he is, we always believe that these guys can pull us off from that situation. Of course, it was not an easy situation. We were obviously, like you said, we required, I think, 62. Yeah, 62, I think, in 5 overs, which is not an easy task. And with their bowling attack, you will back, those guys to get the job done. But it was probably one of the best I've witnessed, the partnership. And then, obviously, Virat, was brilliant. Those two sixes of Harris Roff I think that was the turning point. Not the turning point, I would say. That is where the game actually came towards us a little bit, because we always knew there is 1 over of spin bowling. So we were just inside in the dressing room. We were thinking if we can keep about 15 to 18 runs in the last over, the guy is going to be under pressure to bowl that last over. He bowled that last over against us in Asia Cup, and Hardik played some shots against him. So obviously it's not easy when you have to bowl the last over being a spinner, and only 15 or 18 runs to defend. It's not easy. So it sometimes plays both ways. The pressure is always on the bowler, I believe, in that type of situation. And yeah, I think we held our nerve pretty well in the last 3 overs. That was good to watch.
रोहित, आपने डिटेल्स में थोड़ा सा जवाब दे दिया, बट चाहूँगा कि हिंदी उर्दू में आप बात बताएं कि जब आपकी शुरू पे जल्द विकेटें गिर गई थी, 30 पे कुछ 4 आउट हो गए थे, फिर आखिरी के 5 ओवर्स में एक बड़ा चेस करना था, आपने बताया कि आपको आइडिया था कि एंड में एक स्पिनर का ओवर बच गया, तो इस सारी सिचुएशन को आप किस तरह रीड कर रहे थे, क्या स्ट्रेटजी लेके चल रहे थे और जहन में क्या चल रहा था, थोड़ा सा अगर आप हिंदी उर्दू में बताएं।
जी देखिए, पहले 2 विकेट जब गिर गए मेरा और केएल राहुल का, तो हमें हमारे मिडिल ऑर्डर को इतना जल्दी एक्सपोज नहीं करना था, क्योंकि पिच पे बॉल सीम हो रहा था, थोड़ा सा बॉलर्स को मदद था, तो इसीलिए हमने अक्सर को भेजा, क्योंकि लास्ट पावर प्ले के लास्ट ओवर में उनकी बैटिंग आई जब सूर्य आउट हुए, तो हमें पता था कि उनके 8 ओवर स्पिन की बॉलिंग होनी है, तो एक लेफ्ट हैंडर को भेजना हमारे लिए उस टाइम पे एक सेंसिबल डिसीजन था, ताकि वो उनके स्पिनर्स को अंडर प्रेशर डाल सके। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो पहले ही ओवर में आउट हो गए। बट जैसे जैसे गेम आगे बढ़ता रहा, हम इसी चीज़ पे कर रहे थे कि कैसे भी करके हमें लास्ट के 5 या 6 ओवर में 50 से 60 रन रखने। और आई थिंक जो बैटर्स बीच में बैटिंग कर रहे थे, हार्दिक और विराट, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर कि दोनों के बीच में भी यही बात हो रही होगी, क्योंकि जब नवाज़ को 3 छक्के लग गए, 2 हार्दिक ने मारे और 1 विराट ने मारे, उसके बाद हमें पता था कि उनको वापस फिर से ओवर नहीं कराएंगे, तो वो 1 ओवर जो है वो हमें यूटिलाइज़ करना है। और ये जिस तरीके से हार्दिक और विराट ने वो पार्टनरशिप बनाई 19th ओवर तक, वो सिचुएशन हमारी तरफ आती रही, क्योंकि हमें पता था 1 ओवर स्पिनर को डालना ही पड़ेगा। तो ये आई एम श्योर अंदर तो प्लानिंग हो ही रही थी, बट आई एम प्रीटी श्योर कि हार्दिक और विराट भी वही बात कर रहे थे बीच में।
रोहित, इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच, किसी भी टूर्नामेंट का जो ओपनिंग मैच दोनों टीमों के लिए, वो जीत जाएं तो फिर कितना, यानी एक सेटिस्फेक्शन और एक सुकून और एक इत्मीनान हो जाता है कि अब आगे जो है वो एक मोराल भी जो है वो बूस्ट हो जाता है और थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस भी ज़्यादा आ जाता है। तो ये कितना इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है जब हम देखते हैं आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट में नॉर्मली इंडिया पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट मैच खेल रहे हैं, तो अगर वो जीत मिल जाए तो फिर मतलब उस टीम को कितना फ़ायदा हो जाता है मेंटली?
नहीं, देखिए, कॉन्फिडेंस तो मिलता है, क्योंकि दोनों अच्छी टीम है, जो भी जीतती है उस टीम को कॉन्फिडेंस काफ़ी मिलता है। आपने पिछली बारी वर्ल्ड कप में देखा, पाकिस्तान ने हमें हरा दिया, फिर उसके बाद उन्होंने जिस तरीके से क्रिकेट खेला, अनफॉर्चुनेटली सेमीफाइनल में हार गए वो, बट जो क्रिकेट खेल रहे थे देखने में अच्छा लग रहा था, तो वो पता चल रहा था कि कॉन्फिडेंस से खेल रहे हैं, सारे लड़कों में कॉन्फिडेंस है। और हमारे लिए आज की जीत के बाद ये जिस सिचुएशन से हम जीते, उससे हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस एक्चुअली काफ़ी ऊपर जाएगा, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि हम कोई भी सिचुएशन से अब मैच जीत सकते हैं। और हमें ऐसे मैचेस जीतने ज़रूरी थे, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड कप में अगर आप ऐसे मैचेस जीतते हो ऐसे ओकेजन पर, तो सारे लड़कों का, 1 या 2 लड़कों का नहीं जो बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, बट सारे लड़कों, 11 के 11 लड़के जो खेल रहे, वो कॉन्फिडेंस उनका ऊपर चला ही जाता है, क्योंकि देख रहे हैं कि माहौल के सब बन रहा है बाहर, तो आप ये सब चीज़ काउंट करते हो। और वर्ल्ड कप का कोई भी पहला मैच हो, अगर आप जीत जाते हो तो आपको थोड़ी सी एक राहत मिलती है, और उसके बाद आप फिर अपने तरीके से खेल सकते हो। अगर आप पहला मैच हार जाते हो, और जिस तरीके से टेबल बना हुआ है, मेरे ख्याल से आप ज़्यादा मैचेस हार नहीं सकते। वो जो एक कुशन होता है वो है नहीं, तो सारे मैचेस इंपॉर्टेंट है वर्ल्ड कप के। तो हमारे लिए ये पहला मैच जीतना ज़रूरी था, और इससे हमें अभी आई थिंक अच्छा कॉन्फिडेंस मिलेगा आगे के जो भी मैचेस मिलेंगे हमें।
Rohit, yesterday you talked about playing playing on the bigger fields and the challenges and bowling to the right lengths and stuff. So can you just describe the bowling unit and how you felt they executed the plans?
I felt really good. That felt really good, you know. We spoke of certain things in our team meetings and stuff like that. We spoke of how we want to utilize our bigger boundary and try and challenge the batsman a little bit, you know. And you got to sometimes understand what the pitch is doing as well. You know, that back of length, slightly full was not easy to hit. And what happened in today's game will tell you that. A lot of the guys got wicket bowling that back of length because there was, like I said at the toss as well, there was a little bit of grass on the pitch and bit of weather, quite nippy as well. So we knew that, you know, if you keep hitting that length, it's going to be challenging. And that is something that we kept constantly putting in bowlers' ears, that, you know, challenge them from there. If they hit you a couple of sixes from there, it's fine. And actually we got rewarded bowling that length as well. Like Hardik in particular, bowling that kind of length, and a couple of their batters trying to play cross-batted shot, got the top edge. And we got the wicket, and that is something that we spoke of, you know, at the start. And with the way Bhuvi and Arshdeep was swinging the ball, our initial plan was to just try and pitch it up and see if we can get the ball to swing. And the first 4 or 5 overs was brilliant to watch, honestly. It felt like, for a little while, it felt like a test match, because the way ball was moving around and, you know, the carry in the pitch as well. It was a good cricketing pitch.